and welcome to my channel April Flowers. I'm Tushara. Today I'm going to share with you my recipe for dum aloo. It's a very delicious curry made with baby potatoes. It's a specialty of Kashmir, the northern state of India. Let's see what are the ingredients we need for that. I have here 500 grams of boiled and peeled baby potatoes. For the gravy you will need some whole spices such as 1 or 2 bay leaves, 1 inch stick of cinnamon, 1 green cardamom, 5 to 6 cloves, 1/4 teaspoon of fennel seeds, that's optional, a teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera, 2 tablespoons each of sliced ginger and garlic, 2 cups of onions which are sliced, and a cup of chopped tomatoes, some ground spices such as turmeric, red chili powder, garam masala powder and coriander powder. And these are the additional ingredients which give a typical North Indian curry flavor, but they are optional. Dried fenugreek leaves or kasuri methi, around 1.5 tablespoons of butter, and half a cup of beaten plain yogurt, that is curd. You may replace it with cashew paste or cashew butter. So in the first step we will prepare the gravy. For that, here I have around 2 to 3 tablespoons of oil heating up. I'll also add a tablespoon of ghee, that is clarified butter, but that's optional. But the ghee gives out a good flavor and brings out the flavor of the spices even very well. Maintain the heat at low to medium right now, and we'll add whole spices into the hot oil and we'll roast them for a minute. As the spices have released the flavor, we will add the sliced ginger and garlic. Quickly saute them for a few seconds. Next we'll add the onions and a teaspoon of salt, and we'll continue sauteing the onions until they get a light brown color, so that gives a very nice color and flavor to the gravy. Alright, the onions have got a light golden brown color. So at this point we will reduce the heat to a minimum and start adding the ground spices. A teaspoon of turmeric powder, a teaspoon of red chili powder. Here I am using Kashmiri red chili powder, which is not very spicy but gives a very nice red color. You may add that as per your taste. 1.5 teaspoons of coriander powder and a teaspoon of garam masala powder. We'll quickly roast the spices in the oil. Next we'll add in the tomatoes. Cook them until the tomatoes are nicely mashed and completely cooked. So the tomatoes have all completely cooked and mashed up. So we'll now transfer this mixture into a plate and let it cool, and then we'll blend it. So in the same pan I have added around 2 tablespoons of oil and a tablespoon of butter. So if you're not adding butter, you may add another tablespoon of oil. So into this we will roast the potatoes. We'll reduce the heat to minimum and add around half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, 1/4 to half teaspoon of red chili powder. So these spices give a very nice color as well as flavor to the potatoes. So into this we'll add the potatoes. Before adding, we'll just prick them 2 to 3 times around with a fork so that it absorbs all the flavor. So we'll just roast the potatoes. I had already added some salt while boiling the potatoes. If you haven't, you may add some salt at this point. So make sure that the potatoes are uniformly coated. So it's better not to put a spoon or spatula because you might break the potatoes. So while the potatoes are roasting, we will blend the gravy ingredients into a smooth paste by adding some water. Alright, the potatoes were roasting at about 5 minutes over medium heat, and you can see that the surface has nicely roasted and they have absorbed all the flavors. So now we'll transfer them into a plate. So now into the same pan we'll add the blended gravy. I have rinsed the jar with a cup of water. I'll add that as well. So we'll now let the gravy come to a boil, and you may adjust the consistency by adding more water if you want. Alright, the gravy has come to a boil. Now I've reduced the heat to a minimum, and now we'll add the yogurt. I have beaten it very well. So make sure that the heat is not very high, and we'll continuously stir in the yogurt into the gravy. At this point I'll also add a teaspoon of crushed fenugreek leaves, that is kasuri methi, and let it boil. Alright, the gravy has started to boil again. We will add the roasted potatoes and we'll now cover it and let it simmer for about 5 minutes. Alright, the curry has been simmering for about 5 minutes now. The gravy has very nicely thickened. So now we'll switch off the stove and garnish with some coriander leaves or cilantro. So here's the final look of the dum aloo. You may squeeze in some lime juice if you want some tanginess. So that was my recipe for dum aloo, a very delicious, rich and spicy potato curry. If you don't get baby potatoes, you can cube the potatoes and add them. You can serve this curry with any of the Indian breads such as chapati, pulka, naan, paratha, etc. And it also goes very well with steamed rice and jeera rice. So do try it and post your feedback. You may follow me on social media. The links will be in the description box below. And subscribe to watch my new videos every week. Until next time, it's bye from me. Thanks for watching.